Good morning, students. This week we are going to see prose 2 about friendship. Before that, we can recall the last week's portion, poem 2. My hobby, reading, which was written by Arunachalam Chandrasekharan. Okay. What was the poem about? Could you tell me, dear? Yes, the poem was about hobby. Already we have come across many types of hobbies, isn't it? Here the poet Arunachalam Chandrasekharan talks about his hobby, reading. He tells that his hobby helps him to cultivate many good thoughts. These thoughts takes him to near and far areas. In what way does his hobby help him? Did you know, dear? Yes, his reading habit enables him to keep his mind unlocked and permit intelligent and logical reasoning. At the same time, it prevents him from bad and wrong thoughts. His reading habit teaches him to treat the happiness and sorrow in the same spirit. Okay. So he could laugh loudly during happy times and he could cry during painful times. Okay. Then his habit does not control the thoughts of the poet. So, without wings, he could fly high in the sky. Okay. Then, what was his idea about the society? Could you tell me? Yes. In the last stanza, the poet Arunachalam Chandrasekharan insists that all the children should go to school and to be educated. Okay. There should be no illiterates. Then he strongly believes that if all the children are well educated, then they can build a dynamic, strong and powerful society. Okay. If such society is created, we shall succeed in our lives. Okay. So, my dear students, we have to develop our hobbies which will be helpful to our successful lives. Okay. Now, my dear children, let us come to the prose about friendship. Before that, could you answer these questions? Okay. First one, do you have any childhood friendship that are still strong today? If it is yes, you are the luckiest one. Okay. The second question, do you make friendship with others easily? No, because it is not possible. Why means it needs love, care and affection with each other. Then the third question, could you name some of your friends? Yes. Good. Now let us come to the summary of the prose now. Here section 1 tells about the family and the financial background of Vetri. Okay. This is a story on the friendship between Vetri and Asif. Vetri was a successful businessman in Coimbatore. Vetri Constructions, his leading company, constructed many shopping complexes, houses and a few apartments in and around the city of Coimbatore. After his father's death, he was forced to split the wealth to his brothers. So, he found it difficult to establish his business. Okay. He could not pay the loans taken to run his company. So, he sold all his properties and paid the loans. Then he moved to a very small house with his family. There he found a job and led a normal life. But his strong desire was to start a company again. But no one was ready to lend him money. One day, his wife suggested him to ask his friend Asif for help. But Vetri hesitated to ask him for help because he hadn't seen him for a long time. Anyhow, after deep thought, he decided to meet his friend Asif, who was in Chennai. Okay. Now, let us come to section 2. Here, we can see the childhood memories of Vetri and Asif. Okay. Now, Vetri boarded the train to Chennai. His memory went back to the school days. They lived in a beautiful village named Keelakudi. It was near Coimbatore. Vetri and Asif studied in a school in the outskirts of the village Keelakudi. Okay, the teachers and the students would never forget Vetri and Asif and their friendship. They were always together in learning and playing. Their friendship started on the first day of the school. On the first day, when Vetri started crying, Asif consoled him with a chocolate and told him not to cry. Okay. After that day, they stayed together and played together and even exchanged their food. They were always good in studies and helped each other in lessons. One day, there was a quarrel between Vetri and Asif's families. But this did not affect their friendship. Okay. Their exams, results, and even the marks never affected their friendship. After their 10th standard, Asif moved to Chennai and Vetri settled in Coimbatore. Okay. Now, let us come to the section 3. Here, we can understand the strong friendship between Vetri and Asif. Okay. When Vetri went to Asif's office, he was stopped by the security. Vetri told him that he wanted to meet his friend as if he directed Vetri to the receptionist. When Vetri was asking the receptionist whether he could meet his friend as if, but he got a pat on his back. It was as if his friend, as if saw him through the CCTV camera and came down to receive him. Now, Vetri was speechless and apologized to as if that he did not get a chance to visit Chennai till then. Okay. He said that since he had come to attend his friend's wedding, he thought that he could meet him. Okay. Now, they spoke about their school days, the fun they had. Okay. They discussed about their business as if took Vetri to his home for lunch. Vetri was surprised to see that everyone knows him. In the evening, as if dropped him in the railway station. Vetri reached home and told his wife everything in detail. 2 days later, he received a call from Asif's office stating that Asif, their MD, it means managing director, had assigned a project to Vetri. Okay. So, my dear students, this story proves that a friend in need is a friend indeed. Is it correct?